You think it's harmless, but what if I told you that the tiny things you do every day, the ones you barely even notice, are quietly destroying your confidence? Not in one big moment, not in a dramatic way, but slowly, silently, like a leak in your self-worth that never stops dripping. Let's be honest. You probably think, I'm fine. I'm not doing anything that bad. But that's the problem. It doesn't feel bad. It feels normal. And that's exactly why it's so dangerous. Every single day, you're training your brain. You're either teaching it to trust you or teaching it to doubt you. And the habits you call harmless might be programming it to lose faith in you, piece by piece. Let's talk about the ones that destroy your confidence the most. Number 1, saying you'll do something and not doing it. You promise yourself you'll wake up early. You say you'll go to the gym. You tell yourself you'll finally start that thing you've been putting off. But then, you don't. You think, it's fine. I'll do it tomorrow. But your brain remembers. Every time you break a promise to yourself, your mind quietly whispers, you can't even trust your own word. And that voice grows louder. You lose belief in yourself, not because you failed, but because you stopped believing your own promises. Confidence doesn't come from motivation or hype. It comes from keeping your word, even when it's hard, even when no one's watching. So if you want to rebuild confidence, start small. Make tiny promises to yourself and actually keep them. That's how trust grows. Number 2, constantly comparing yourself to others. You scroll through social media and see someone who's more successful, more attractive, more disciplined, and without even realizing it, you start feeling smaller. You think you're just looking for inspiration, but what you're really doing is telling your brain, I'm not enough, and the more you do it, the more your self-image weakens. Here's the truth. Comparison kills progress. You can't build confidence if you keep measuring your worth by someone else's timeline. You're not supposed to be like them. You're supposed to be like you, a version of you that's improving every single day. So stop using other people as a mirror for your value. Look inward. Your only competition is who you were yesterday. Number 3, surrounding yourself with negativity. Maybe it's your friends who always complain. Or that group chat that's full of gossip. Or maybe it's your own voice, the one that criticizes everything you do. You think it's harmless, it's just talk, but negativity rewires your mindset. When you live in an environment that constantly focuses on what's wrong, you start to believe that's all there is. Your brain stops noticing progress. It stops feeling proud, and confidence can't survive in that kind of environment. Protect your energy. Cut off the noise that drains you. You don't owe anyone your peace. You avoid speaking up in class. You don't ask for that raise. You don't try new things because you're afraid to fail. You call it playing it safe. But every time you run from discomfort, you teach your mind that fear wins. Confidence doesn't come from being comfortable. It comes from doing the thing that scares you and realizing you survived. The truth is, growth and fear live in the same place. You can't have one without facing the other, so next time your heart beats faster, don't run. That's not fear trying to stop you. That's your future calling you forward. Let's put it all together. You destroy your confidence when you break your own promises. You destroy it when you keep comparing yourself. You destroy it when you live around negativity. And you destroy it when you keep avoiding discomfort. Confidence isn't built in a day. It's built in the thousands of tiny choices you make when no one's looking. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to start being honest with yourself. Do the small things that remind your brain, I can trust me. Because once you do that, confidence stops being a feeling, and starts becoming who you are. If this hit you, don't just scroll away. Pause for a second. Ask yourself, which of these habits am I guilty of? Be real with yourself. That's where change starts. If this video gave you perspective, drop a comment and tell me which part hit hardest. And if you're serious about building real, unshakable confidence, the kind that doesn't fade when life gets hard, make sure to like this video and subscribe. Because next time, we're going even deeper into the mindset shifts that make you unstoppable.